Hey everybody, it's Professor Powerline and welcome to my new Let's Play. Let's Play Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Alright, so right there we saw possibly the most intense starting intro ever, following a bunch of fairies on their planet that's shaped like a heart with ribbons rotating around it. Yep, nothing like Kirby games. Oh boy. Well, whatever. So, as usual, I'm going to play on File 2 because that's just how I roll. Hey, I never noticed that. There's little tacks on the files to tell what number it is. Huh, I never noticed that. Another stupid thing I never noticed is I didn't realize it was Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, till just recently. That's really dumb considering I've had this game like 10 years, but yeah, whatever. So, let's get started. Alright, Kirby's copy ability. No, I think I can do a better job of explaining it. Anyway, so here we got our good pal Kirby, and he's gonna walk. Owned you! Oh my goodness, poor guy. Hey, look, it's the fairy. Oh, owned you again. A lot of fails in the first cutscene. Second cutscene, whatever. So, anyway, here we have our two, pretty much heroes of the story. We got our first one is Kirby, everyone's favorite pink puffball of death, and Ribbon, I believe her name is, not totally sure. And they're trying to reassemble the crystal that was shattered. The one problem is there's a lot of them, and they're apparently going everywhere. But Kirby's pretty reliable, and he's offered help despite the fact he just now met this girl. Attaboy, Kirby. Attaboy. Anyway, so here we got our world select screen. Got Popstar Hero, that's the first place we're going. It's the only place we can go. And we got our first level. There are 3 crystal shards in every single level. We gotta collect them. Let's do this. Alright, so real quick, going over the controls and base of this game. This is a side-scroller game, which is something I haven't done yet. The number 2 is your overall lives. The 6 little dots are your vitality. Those 2 white boxes, I'll get into in a second. And that bar below it, if you collect stars, you'll gradually fill it up to eventually get more 1-ups. Alright, now going over Kirby's controls. Move left and right, obvious. A for jump. Tap A repeatedly to fly. Kirby can only fly for so long. Press B releases air to do a small attack. Press down and A to do a slide attack. And Kirby's most signature thing ever, inhaling people. Now once you've inhaled people, you have 2 choices. You can either press B to shoot them back out and attack people, or press down to swallow, gaining a power. In this particular case, Needle Kirby. But this is something I love about this game that separates it from all the other Kirby games. Not only can you get one of 7 types of power, that is fire, ice, needle, cutter, bomb, electric, and rock, but by pressing up C, you can take out your power and combine it with another, getting combo powers. This particular one is Fire and Needle, which gives us Fire Arrow Kirby. Booyah. Okay, my aim's terrible. Booyah. Booyah. Thank you. Anyway, normally I'd tell you the names of all the enemies, but they'll have weird ones. Those fire dudes I just killed, they're called, I think, Bobos. That thing's a NZ or a ZN, I can't remember which. I'll tell you if I know them, but if I don't, tough luck. We'll be able to look at them later. Anyway. This guy's a Circuit. I love these guys. They're awesome. Here we have a Cutter Kirby. I hate this power, but it makes some of the coolest combos ever. And I think this thing's literally called the Bouncy. Yay, Kirby games. Oh well. Anyway, so something else real quick here. Some of these characters that don't contain powers have some special abilities if you hold them out above your head before you swallow them. This one in particular will make you fly. And oh, wow, sacrifice your life. How selfless. Booyah. Own you. Alright, right quick here, we got our first of 3 crystal shards. Grab that, and we'll take it. We have 3 of those per level to find. And they're going to be and they're normally going to be hidden pretty dang well, I gotta say. You have to look really hard for those. And that was a health recovery item, a maximum tomato. Just for the record, I'm going to be calling those maximum tomatoes instead. Alright, now right here we have our first and the most shameful mini-boss I've ever met in my life. You literally have to just stand here to beat this thing. Say you don't have any powers with you, like me, you can just inhale his minions and vomit them back out at him. He's that easy to beat. Don't worry, they'll get harder though. So anyway, moving on with our 3D side-scroller. You die. Let's get this guy real quick. Ooh, wow, excuse me. Spit him out because I don't want him. What happens if I hold you above my head? Sacrifice! Oh, that probably hurt. Alright, these guys right here aren't killable. They're just going to be annoyingly placed throughout the game, and you're going to have to deal with it. Hit my head and get out of the way. Grab the star. Okay, give me the star, man. Give me the star. There we go. Alright, inhale these guys. Spit him out. Oop, there's a bomb power. I really want that. Plus, I need to demonstrate something here in a second. Jump over his bomb. Okay, or jump into its bomb. You know, whatever. Inhale him. I love bomb powers. They're some of the most fun powers to use, and they make some of the coolest combos ever. Which I'll show later, but... whatever. Alright, so real quick here. Oh, crap, didn't mean to do that. That black thing, occasionally you're going to meet walls that are colored weirdly. What you have to do is match up the color of the wall with the color of the power you have to use to break into it. Occasionally they will be combos, so be prepared for that. That particular one is bomb. Die! What power is this anyway? I think this is Missile Launcher Kirby. Homing missiles, I might add. But I'm not going to use this. Alright, let's go in here. And we got a Waddle Dee. Waddle Dees are normally the Goombas of the, is that the Pixel Plague? If you didn't watch my, Ocarina of Time LP, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Actually, I think that thing's proper name is, Dark Hand. But I can't ever remember. So, anyway. And there's Waddle Dee being eaten alive by the Pixel Plague. And... oh crap, he's Waddle Doo. Alright, so real quick, as to mention here. Waddle Dees are normally the Goombas of the Kirby games, but in this particular game they're not. And Waddle Dee becomes Waddle Doo, which is also not the case in either any of the Kirby games. Waddle Dee and Waddle Doo are separate people. In this particular game that's different, and you'll see why in just a moment. This is the only Waddle Dee and or Waddle Doo you're ever going to face. Are you just going to keep doing these 2 attacks? Come on, I know you have a third one. Yep, there's his jump attack. This is the best one because you get 2 stars and get a more powerful spit attack at him. Jump again. Man, that was lame. And we get a shard. That's all 3. Hooray! And there goes the Dark Hand, or Pixel Plague as I'm going to call it. Little high five. Got our shard and we're out of here. Because we're just that awesome. And Waddle Dee epically jumps a fence and decides to join us. And that is why there's only one Waddle Dee in this game. Okay, real quick, we got the end of the level screen. You're going to come to these every time you beat a level. We have your choice between 1-up, recovery items, stars, you get yourself more 1-ups, or that mystery card. I'm going to always go for the mystery card because it gets you enemy data, and since I don't know all the enemy names, that's going to be really useful to us. And I'll probably show it in the bonus features at the end of the game, so. Anyway, this served a pretty good tutorial level, so I think actually we're going to end things off here, despite the fact this is a really short episode in comparison to my usual stuff, but, whatever. So, next time on Let's Play Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, we'll be going on to level 2 of the first world, Popstar, and getting the 3 shards there. Alright, see you next time!